One of my favorite methods of prospecting is a technique that I call power knocking. What does that mean? I was out knocking doors one day and I was walking up the driveway to the front door to knock on the door. And there were one or two newspapers laying there in the driveway. The house was buttoned up tight, no lights. I could just tell there was nobody home. And I had to stop and ask myself, Gordon, why are you even going to this door? You're wasting time. And that little voice in the back of my head, you have it too, don't you? We've all got that little voice. And that little voice said, it's so you can leave the flyer on the door. Nobody is going to call you off of the flyer on the door. So that is not the reason to go. So what I invented, and you'll never hear this term anywhere else because it's my made up term, it's called power knocking. And this is all I did, is I would simply walk down the street and only stop at the houses where I could tell somebody was home. Either the garage door's up or the storm door's closed and the front door's open. You can see lights coming from inside the house. There was some indication that somebody was home. I may walk past 3 or 4 houses before finally knocking on that door. Now, what did I have in my hand? I had a flyer, and that flyer had a list of homes that were for sale and sold in the neighborhood with all of my contact information across the top of the flyer. I would simply, when they opened the door, I'd introduce myself. Hi, I'm Gordon Watson with Hamilwood Realty. I brought you some information about the real estate market in your neighborhood, and I'd reach it out and hand it to them just like this. Now, as soon as somebody reaches something towards you, your natural tendency is to reach out and take it. Then what kicks in is what's called the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity is if I give you something, then you're more likely to give me something back. So if I offer you some free information about the neighborhood and the real estate market in your neighborhood, you're going to be more likely to cooperate with me in answering my questions. So then I'm going to find out when you plan on making your next move, how long have you lived there, questions such as that to get to know them. And here's the other great thing about this method of prospecting. I made 20 to 22 contacts per hour doing power knocking. That is a lot of contacts per hour, power knocking. And I'm face to face so I can connect with people. And I would add 2, 3, 4, 5 names per day to my center of influence. These are people that I connected with, I clicked with, and I could put them into my database and start to follow up with them ongoing and build an ongoing relationship so that if they have a need to buy, sell, or they know of somebody that does, I'm at the top of their mind. So I'm building up that center of influence. I'm making those face-to-face contacts. I'm setting appointments. I'm taking listings. I'm making sales, all by power knocking. If you haven't done it, try it. DM me below. If you have any questions or you want to report your results, message me. I would love to hear from you. Or call me, and I mean it. Call me if you have any specific questions. Here's my phone number, 405. Write it down, 405 210 6886. 405 210 6886. Or you can email me, Gordon with 2 O's, Gordon, at watsonpowers.com. Reach out to me, and I am glad to help you guys with any questions you have. Happy power knocking.